Everybody, and welcome back to the Game Nexus. It's Dwayne here. Today we're going to be diving into a new game and a new segment on the Game Nexus channel, and it's going to be our Aristeia segment. Now, those of you who've been paying attention over the past few months know that we've been kind of excited about this game, and we were kind of previewing it leading up to its release, but the game is now finally out, and I've managed to get my copy of it. And believe it or not, actually jumped into the hobby quite wholeheartedly. Painted up my figures over the holidays. I took it a little step further than what I've been seeing a lot of people doing with the game. Now, you haven't caught up. Aristeia is a board game set in the Infinity universe made by Portability. It's getting kind of mixed reviews in the sense that a lot of these Infinity players aren't migrating over to it. They're not, it's not as appealing as the Infinity game. And to be fair, it is a different experience. Aristeia is basically a very singular board game, no terrain building, no army composition. We're dealing with limited amount of figures. It's a 2v2, it's a MOBA inspired game, so you're dealing with unique characters as opposed to line troops. But definitely a different style of game than what is currently out. I'm going to equate it more to like a Guild Ball, Blood Bowl type experience. So, when I first heard about Aristeia, I did some research, looked at the characters, and the game's got a very fantastic art style, very animated. It's Infinity art at its finest. League of Legends, those kind of games, Dota, very cool, colorful, larger than life characters. But the game is a sport-based game. Aristeia is a lethal sport set in the Infinity universe where competitors and teams face off in an arena. It's watched by millions of people, just like a modern-day sporting event like hockey or football is, or basketball. So my thought is, let's embrace it. Rather than just laying my cardboard mat out onto the table and playing with my figures, I really set about trying to make something like a unique experience, being that, we're not going to have terrain and such. Why not go out of my way and make it a little bit more flavorful? So what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to walk you through my Aristeia game board and talk a little bit about how I built it and sort of my thought process behind it. By no means is it finished. It's definitely table ready and definitely a cut above what I thought it was going to be. I'll let you have a little preview. So follow me. What we're looking at right here is my Aristeia arena. The original intent of this was to create a holder for the cardboard mat that came in the game. By creating sort of a wooden container for it that would protect it and give you some aesthetics. What I ended up doing actually was taking an old IKEA coffee table and painting it and bolting on some add-ons. What you'll see here is I've got very hockey inspired sideboards on both sides, which enabled me to contain the arena thematically, so it does look like an arena. And not only that, but I've actually gone and created some custom graphics along the side. And that's to give it sort of that, sport type feel, much like you'd see in a modern hockey arena. What I've gone and done is extended the arena out so that players can actually use their dashboards on either side. So as players are playing, they don't need to put it down below or anything like that. They can just put their cards right on top. And the whole thing actually fits quite nicely in place. So you'll see here that the size of the table or the arena fits the board perfectly. They just sit on like that. And each player's got a front row seat to the game. Now, the red theme obviously carrying through with the Aristeia theme. I haven't quite completed it, but there's not a lot of terrain in Aristeia, so at the end of the day, you don't need to make terrain pieces. I thought I'd just make it look a little bit more 3D than just a flat table. And I went and created some custom graphics, anime-inspired graphics for some of the terrain that's in the game. And you can move those around. I do intend to have them filled up. The beauty thing about that is, if you do need to move around it, they're not attached. I'm going to show you something that sort of was the icing on the cake when designing this. It's kind of bringing the whole thing together. So again, just highlighting, we've got some custom in-universe graphics along the sideboard there, and that's just to showcase, certain characters in the game. There is no Plan B in The Witch. If you go through the actual tutorial book and the fluff book, it's going to talk about a new movie that 8Ball's starring in, as well as sort of a nickname they've given to Hexer in the game. And I am going to do on the other side as well. What I want to show you right now is the jumbotron So this was sort of a last minute addition. My daughter and I were talking, and originally the envision was just a flat board with a functional scoreboard where you could glue stuff on or tack stuff on. What I did instead is I went and created a jumbotron, and with some custom graphics. And on the front, you're going to see a fake LCD screen, and I've gone in Photoshop and added some in-universe graphics, you know, pulled from the different companies that are in the Aristeia universe. Global League Season 1 by Mayanet instead of Panavision. We've got sort of and I added kind of the scan lines there in the image, if you could see it up close. What I've done is I put a proxy timer just to give it that flavor, but functionally this is a laminated sheet. So you can actually take the markers that are included in the core game and stick them there. There's a frag counter, and then on either side you can put your victory points. My intent is actually to create numerical ones so that you're not constantly using those yellow bars to total them up. You just have a set number. So this thing is basically a fully functional looking, you know, kind of addition to the arena. You know, that's a cardboard box, and my eventual goal is to add an actual LED timer. This is hollow underneath, so I should be able to do that. Lights as well would sort of round off the look so that night games can have that sort of glowing thing, and I've already sourced some of those out. So all the arena is actually quite portable, and I'll show you here. I'm lifting it up. So not that you would need to take it with you or anywhere like that, but just to show, you know, that it is not a solid state piece. You know, this is portable in the sense that I could throw this in my truck and take it over to a friend's house. It's very durable, all made out of wood. So, you know, not that you'd be beating it up or anything, but definitely can take a little bumping around. So that's about it. That's my Aristeia arena. So that's what I've been working on over the holidays. It's turned out quite good so far, actually. What I'm going to be doing is posting the links and uploading the graphics I've used onto my drive, and those will be it'll be downloaded right from our forums on the Game Nexus website, and that's www.enterthegamenexus.com. So if you do want those graphic files, taking it a step further, I'm in talks with the person who helped me build the arena, and I might indeed actually start trying to refine it and make these available for sale. I haven't really decided where we're going to go with that yet, but it is kind of a cool thing. I really think everybody should go out of their way to try and build something to give Aristeia a little bit of a flavorful feel to the game versus just treating it like a standard board game. So I'll let you know on that. In the meantime, definitely give me your comments, what you think, if there's ideas that you have that maybe might make it better. Put those in the comments section as well, and make sure you like and subscribe to our channel, because we've got lots of great content. Like I said, this is the first of many Aristeia videos that are going to be coming out. I don't have much in the way of gaming on my radar besides this, Necromunda, and I've got Relic Knights coming out in May. Of course, our usual Guild Ball stuff as well. So if you want to keep up to date and see all the cool stuff that we've got rolling out, definitely click your notifications on and subscribe to our channel. So thanks for tuning in, guys, and if you have any questions, make sure you hit us up, and you guys have a good one, and hope you're playing Aristeia soon.